Guru also has tools for curriculum and content developers to enable them to define competency models and crosswalks and also create content for all of these competencies. Guru has structured the learning space into competencies uh, for any topic in any discipline, whether it is in K 12, higher ed, skills training, professional learning, etc. Right? And Guru's competency model represents any subject as a taxonomy hierarchy with, like, for example, if you look at K 12, in K 12, we have math. And for math, we have domains such as counting and cardinality, number and operations, fractions, etc. Each domain has topics. Topics have competencies, and competencies have micro competencies. This is the competency model definition that Guru has for various subjects across all the disciplines. This is similar to the lat long in the case of Google Maps. And you know, irrespective of where it is taught, many of these subjects have the same underlying concepts, except that in some cases they may be taught in grade 6 instead of grade 5. What it means to be a project manager in one company may be different from what it means to be a project manager in another company. So what Guru allows to do is actually crosswalk your local standards to the existing competency model. For example, in K-12 math, if you were to look at the local standards for, let's say, North Carolina and Texas, they can be very different, but they can be crosswalked to the same competencies in Guru, right? If you look at it, they are all the same underlying competency, but they are defined differently, whether it is in North Carolina or Texas, right? And in some cases, they may not even cover that competency, but that's okay because Guru allows you to structure your crosswalks accordingly. And the key advantage of this is that once content is available, the same content can be used for different local standards as long as we are able to crosswalk the local standards to the competency models that we have, right? The other thing that we have is, for every competency within the competency model, we have the dependency graph definitions, which allows us to, let's say, to take, for example, this particular competency here. Now, the dependency graph for this is very well established, and as far as the local curriculum is concerned, they can leverage the dependency graphs that have already been established in the competency model. And this is then used in the reroute recommendations that we make, both in personalization and reroute recommendations that we make. So this is one, what curriculum developers can use. And content developers can now, leverage the library tool that we have to access not only existing content within Guru, within Navigator that are aligned to competencies, but they can also create new content for existing competencies or new competencies that they may define, right? Now, Guru supports multiple types of content like resources, and resources can be web pages, interactives, videos, drag and drop, HTML, etc. Different types of questions. Now, all types of questions, multiple choice, multiple answer, fill in the blanks, match the following, right? Including several, fluency tools, English language fluency tools, right? Now, all of these resources and questions can be put together as collections for every competency, or create assessments using the questions that we have, and then use these collections and assessments to define courses for whether it is for a grade level or for whether it's for a particular topic. And of course, we also support rubrics so that you can generate define rubrics for offline activities such as projects that you may want to assign to students, right? And of course, we all have a library of all content that is curated, open content that is curated, We also index premium content that you might already have, and we also have AI generated content, because you can go ahead and create all of these different types of content, right? Or individually, or you can upload them in bulk if you already have your content available in existing sources, either using the interface or using the APIs. So this is, and because all of the content that has been indexed from various partners can be made available to others for subscription based on whatever business terms that the partners might want to establish, right? So this is in essence what the tools that are available for um, curriculum developers and content developers.